Hey everybody, how is it going today? Well, today I want to do a super quick video about a simple trade that is setting up right now, and it happens from time to time, so make sure you watch this one and remember it, because I've been using this setup for years and years, and it's one of my absolute favorites and one of my most reliable ones. Now, before I get to the pattern, please give me an early thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, I like to find short-term and long-term trading and investing opportunities in typically lower-priced stocks. I like to find undervalued, underappreciated stocks with high growth potential and talk about all other things finance-related as well. If that's something that interests you, please subscribe so you don't miss any future trading and investing ideas. And also, I am not a financial advisor, so please do all of your own research before investing in any of these stocks. All right, folks, so I'm going to get right into what this pattern is, and then I'm going to show you some stocks that are making this pattern right now. Right here, I have the NASDAQ Composite daily chart pulled up. And if I zoom in a little bit closer, what I like to do is go short the market or certain stocks once you get a fast move down, and then you get that retracement back up into this 8-period exponential moving average. This can be called a bearish flag as well. But what I like to do is go short on a day like today, or buy some put options. I like to buy them only like a week or so out, because you usually get the most bang for your buck. This is usually a quick pattern down. But if we back this pattern out, I'll show you an example where it worked very well. And I actually was short the market way back in March on this day right here. And actually, I only bought a put that was just a couple of days out. I don't think anybody realized there was going to be this sharp of a move down, because if I would have bought them further out, I would have made even more money. But I like to use this pattern as a hedge, because typically I like to hold my longs for years and years. So once the market goes into a corrective phase like this, and it bounces back up into 8-period exponential moving average, I'll either go short some stocks, or usually I'll just buy some puts to try to hedge my long positions. So if we do get one of these moves, I'll make some money on the downswing, and it'll help offset some of the losses that I'm temporarily in some of my long positions. But we can even go further back in time, and I'll show you other times where this worked perfectly. Like here was one right here. It has to be a pretty good move down first. You don't want to be shorting or buying puts when you only get a small move down like this. You typically want a deeper move down, and then that, because usually what happens is you get that fast move down in the market, and it kind of catches everybody by surprise, and a lot of people are looking to get out of their longs on a move up so they can recoup some of their losses. And it usually only makes it up about this far before it rolls over again. So that's where I like to get short, usually on a move back up to the 8-period exponential moving average, or this white line that I have on the chart. Now, it doesn't always just go right to that line and stop. Sometimes it goes a little beyond it like it did here. But either one of these 2 days was a great time to be going short, whether you want to hedge your portfolio or if you just want to make some money on the downside. Now, today is a Thursday, and tomorrow, of course, the options are expiring for this week. So you can buy puts pretty cheap today that are expiring tomorrow. And of course, the risk is that a market might not go down tomorrow, but I think there's a high probability we'll get a move down tomorrow. So I'm definitely going to be buying some puts. I don't know exactly which ones I'm going to be doing just yet. I wanted to get this video out quick, and then after I'm done with this video, I'm going to go see which stocks I want to either short. But I think I'm definitely going to buy some puts that are expiring tomorrow, just a little bit out of the money, to try to make some quick money if we do get that blast down tomorrow. I'm not going to go too heavy on them. So if we do get an update tomorrow, it's not going to hurt me too bad. But I don't like to miss out on these opportunities because they don't come along very often. But right here is the current chart of the S&P 500, and as you can see, it is making the same exact pattern right now. It is bouncing off the 8-period exponential moving average and turning around. Now, if you just wanted to trade one of these market averages, we could take a look at the Dow 30. And you can see the Dow was making the same exact pattern. But of course, if you just wanted to trade these ETFs, the Dow is DIA, same exact thing. The NASDAQ is the triple Qs, and the S&P 500 is the SPY. But these are the tradable ETFs for those markets. But some of the stocks that are doing it right now is Apple. See, Apple is reversing right off that 8-period exponential moving average, and I would expect that to be going lower soon. My favorite, Tesla, is doing the same thing. Oops, Qualcomm is doing the same thing. Look at some more. The Trade Desk is doing the same thing. This one looks even more bearish because it was a bigger move down, and it's below the 50-period simple moving average, so that's probably going to roll over as well. Look at S&P Global. It's doing the same thing. We can look at Intuit. Intuit's doing the same exact thing. So these patterns are pretty typical when we get that first move down in the market. And for me, this is when I like to go short. I don't go short very often, and I don't buy puts very often either. But this is definitely the one where I like to take a little bit of risk to the downside. PayPal's doing the same thing. Advanced Micro Devices is doing the same thing. But I just wanted to put this video out real quick because I love this trade. And of course, since I'm putting this video out tomorrow, the market's probably going to be up, or it's going to be up from here on out, and it's going to make a fool out of me. But anyway, if you watch for this pattern, this is going to make it so you're not so worried when the market does have a big move down. In fact, you'll be looking forward to it, especially if you're a long-term investor like I am. I mean, a lot of the stocks that I get into, I want to be in for years and years. So when we get a big move down like this, like I said, I'd start to salivate a little bit, because this move, number one, is usually quite profitable, and it's usually quite reliable. Let's see if I can find a few more here. I think Mr. Softy is doing the same thing right now. See, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if we get some moves down like this. And if you wanted to buy options, I typically don't buy a ton of options. You just don't seem to get as much bang for your buck as you used to. But if you wanted to go short, this is what I'm kind of expecting. There might not be these big moves down, but I really like this pattern. I just wanted to share it with you guys because time is of the essence. We are running out of time this week, and I still need to go do a little bit of research and figure out which ones I want to get short or which puts I want to buy. But I'm going to end the video right there. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and you got something out of it. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And like I said before, pay attention to this pattern. You might not, if this is new to you, you might not want to jump in and trade it just yet. But start watching how the market moves in times like these, and you'll learn that this is a very, very valuable pattern to have in your repertoire. But all right, everybody, I'm going to end the video right there. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care, everybody.